This is probably the first time I've put on makeup and worn jeans in a few weeks. This is very exciting stuff. I have recently become obsessed with TikTok at the moment. I told myself it would never happen, but it has. I'm gonna try and forget I said it, but one of the trends on there at the moment is to wear a headscarf and have these two strands of hairs hanging down. If you know what I'm talking about, you definitely know. And if you don't, I'm gonna stick a few examples here to give you a bit of reference. But this has caught my attention because I am what you call a headscarf veteran, I believe. I wore them back in the day quite a bit and I wanted to bring this back. I wanted to see if I could wear it now. So I went online, I'd done a lot of research and I couldn't find any that I really liked, and if I did, they were just too much money and I wasn't about to commit to that. I was cleaning up my room the other day and something fell out my wardrobe, and it was none other than my bandana from my famous 5 sauce phase. So an idea sparked inside me. We have a template and we have some fabric. We're gonna make our own headscarves. Little disclaimer, I have no major sewing skills. I have very little. I can sew in a straight line, which I think is perfect for this, and I'm boring best sewing machine. So we're just gonna see how this goes, and maybe you can make your own as well.
Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today.
So we first started by pinning down the headscarf that we already had. This acted as our template and made the whole process a lot easier. If you don't have one on hand though, I'll put the measurements in the description below. When cutting, you're also going to want to leave a few centimetres on each side to give you enough fabric to make the seams. And this is what you are left with. Next, grab an iron. You could do it without, but this does make your life a lot easier. So essentially what you're going to want to do is fold on the fabric, iron it all in place, and then fold again and iron it all down. We also pinned some areas too so they didn't move. Then you're just going to want to repeat this process on all the sides until you're done. This does help having someone do it with you so they can hold down the parts while you iron. It is all a bit tedious, but this gives you a neater looking seam overall. So now time for the exciting part, the sewing. You're going to start by lining up the corner and putting the foot down on the fabric. Then you're going to realise you didn't turn the machine on and do that. First, do a few stitches, back stitch to secure it in place, and then continue sewing in a straight line. This is probably the simplest thing you can make in sewing. The only tricky part is when you reach the corners. This is where you're going to want to lift up the foot, turn the fabric round to the side that you're going to do next, put the foot back down and then continue sewing. This just makes your seam look neater and makes your life a whole lot easier. And that's it. I was on a roll and I thought I'd do the silk one. That was flipping horrible. I had to double hem it and everything because it just wouldn't pin in place. So I don't even know if this is gonna fit my head now, which is great. We'll see when we try it on. So I finally finished doing these. It actually doesn't take that long once you get in the rhythm of it, but it's just very tedious in some parts, and I've just been down there for ages trying to make sure I get them right. So now I'm gonna give you the big reveal on what these look like. So now looking at this one, I look like when I played the innkeeper's wife in the Christmas play at school. I mean, it is kind of cute, I just don't know if the colour looks right now, look at it. So that's it for today. Let me know if any of you guys make these at home, and I hope you're all staying safe and staying indoors. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Sorry, Snoopy. You can't go with us. Dogs aren't allowed on the school bus. Woof.